Hi everyone and welcome back to Raining Cake. So today's video is going to be a first impressions video of the Kylie Cosmetics Kylighters. Kylighters. So I have got two of them. I will show you them now. Sorry, no, they look a bit like this. Okay, so I have already opened them and unboxed them and everything. So I have two shades. I have the Strawberry Shortcake and the Cotton Candy Cream, and I have taken this one out of the box and this one is still kind of in the box. So I will just talk through them as I go along, and I will also show you what they look like on me. So I've got my normal makeup on today, and I will just go one side with the Strawberry Shortcake and the other side with the Cotton Candy Cream to show you what they look like. So we'll start with the Strawberry Shortcake. So the packaging of the actual highlighter is made of cardboard, and if you open it, you've then got the mirror at the top and the pan powder at the bottom. So the cardboard feels pretty sturdy. It's quite thick, so in my opinion that's quite protective, because I always find that with cardboard makeup packaging it can get a bit grubby and dirty in makeup bags, and then in turn it then sort of crushes on the sides, so it's not kind of very protective. But this actually feels pretty sturdy. The actual pan itself is quite deep, and it feels pretty heavy, so it's quite weighty. So I assume that the powder is quite deep, I hope, or I hope anyway, because they do cost quite a bit to come over to the UK, and they're probably about £27 maybe per highlighter, if I convert it correctly. But I will leave all the information in the down bar box below anyway. So this one is more of a pinky shade, and I actually don't own any pink kind of based highlighters. I've always just used like kind of golden or champagne-y or like maybe pearly kind of highlighter. So this is the first ever pink kind of highlighter I have, and it looks really pretty. It's got that kind of gold tone running through it anyway, and the iconic Kylie kind of dripped effect embossed on it, so that's quite nice. Yeah, so look forward to giving that a go. They're quite what do you call it, like I said, it's quite weighty, so the weight of it is actually 9.5 grams. Yeah, so just in terms of feeling like the weight of the product, I think it's quite worth the money. I've also forgot to tell you that inside every new highlighter you get this plastic film thing that just covers on top there, and there is also plastic film on the mirror itself. So yeah, so that is the pink one, and I will show you now on camera what it looks like on my skin. On this side of my skin, I am going to try the Strawberry Shortcake, and I'm going to go in with the just a Charlotte Tilbury powder and sculpt brush. So I'm just going to take some of that on my brush. So let's just show you how much I've put on so far, just that much. And I'm just going to lightly dab it on my skin. Let's get this focused. Okay, so as you can see, that's quite pinky, and just a subtle glow just right there. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit more and see what it looks like. There we go. I really like that, and I think it's very natural and very pretty. I'm sorry if I'm talking like quite slow, because I'm actually trying to look at the camera and trying to look at this mirror at the same time, just to focus it to make sure it looks exactly like what I can see it. And then from what I can see at the moment, it's a really nice like sort of pink. It's a very subtle pink shade, and it's just really cute and really pretty. Yeah, no, I really like that. I think that's really nice for my first my first kind of pink highlighter. Really impressed with that, and the texture of it is really nice as well. It's quite easy to apply, and it's really quite buttery with the texture of the powder. So yeah, really impressed with that. So moving on to the next one, which is the Cotton Candy Cream. This one was the kind of like the harder one to get hold of, because I think this one was quite popular, so it sold out quite quickly. But I managed to get one in a restock, so that was good. And I think they're kind of highly available now anyway, like as in highly available? Is that a word? Or like they're available to buy now. But this one is, again, with the same cardboard packaging. The colour of the packaging is like a nude pink, so that's quite nice. Again, if you open it, you have the plastic film there, and I've already taken away the plastic kind of casing bit. Again, quite heavy, the same sort of weight as the strawberry shortcake. Deep pan. The colour is something of more of what I would wear. Generally, it is a gold champagne colour, and it's actually more gold than it is kind of pearly or champagne-y. So yeah, I think it's leaning towards more of the golder colour. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, but it's not really something that I don't own already type thing. So whereas like the pink one is something I definitely don't own. I definitely don't own that colour at all. But this, I kind of think that I probably have something similar. But we will see how it is on the skin. I do like it, I do think it's really pretty still. So moving on to Cotton Candy Cream, just going to apply it here, again with the same Charlotte Tilbury brush and with the same amount. And then we will see what that looks like. So yeah, so definitely something I would wear on a general day-to-day basis. Same sort of texture as a strawberry shortcake, and I do feel that with this one you can definitely layer it a lot. If I can get that to focus properly, you can definitely put lots of layer of this one on and it will look fine, whereas with the pink one, I think if you put too much layers on, it might just go a bit too pinky and won't be that great. But with this one, you can definitely layer it up to get that really kind of glazed highlight. And yeah, let's put this back a little bit. Excuse the close up. And I've just got to focus. I think that's focus. So you can sort of see slight difference. So this one is definitely more subtle. The pink is definitely more subtle. The way I've applied it anyway is more subtle on this side, and I've kind of put a little bit more of the Cotton Candy Cream on this side, just so you can see the kind of building effect of the highlighter. So you can see that it's there. I've kind of built it a bit. Now, overall, I think they're both very, very nice, and both very wearable, both very, very wearable for day to day. I definitely do like the pink one, but the Cotton Candy Cream, the gold kind of champagne-y one, is definitely good for everyday wear. But for me, I think the pink one, it's just a little bit different to the normal highlighters, and I do like how pretty it looks on the skin. So there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like these first impressions video, then I will be doing more, so please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and do subscribe to my channel if you're new. But if you're already subscribed, then I will see you again soon in my next video.